So guys, we are going to start off today's video a little bit differently. So in a bit you will see exactly what I'm talking about, but let me explain what is going to be going on. So usually when I play some tryhards, let's say, and I go off or I drop a nuke, they usually get mad. And so sometimes they just leave, and just forget about it. But the other times they like talk some shit, they send some messages, but take a look at this. I feel like this guy was a bit fucking special. So as you can see, he sent all of those fucking messages. And listen, like if I would have been playing with him for like an extended amount of hours, I would have understood, man. Like he was getting mad like repeatedly, so we was sending messages and shit. But this actually happened in a span of like a 30 minutes. Like this was crazy. Like you should have seen his fucking like what was happening. So basically 3 matches were played. 2 of them I was on the team playing basically against this guy. And bro, like I killed him 2 times. He was just all up in his fucking messages sending reported. Like bro, like why the fuck are you doing this? So and we are not going to end just there. I will show you some gameplay and I want to talk about something that I see basically a lot recently. So guys, in the background we are going to be watching some Diad. The gameplay isn't really that important for today's video, so let me get onto the topic that I want to talk about. So today I want to touch on the topic of ego in the Call of Duty community. So guys, listen, like what I think it's the worst part about having an ego like in a game such as Call of Duty is that basically it slows down your ability to improve, in my opinion. And that's the worst kind of thing that can happen because in Call of Duty there is a lot of randomness involved. But sometimes players think that they are like basically the greatest players ever and they just overlook their own mistakes and they try to find mistakes in the kind of randomness in Call of Duty. I mean connection, I mean just random bullshit and stuff. And they don't really are true to themselves, they are, as I said bro, not trying to find mistakes in their game. And don't get me wrong, like I'm like this too, but I'm trying to get rid of this and truly if I see myself missing, I'm like saying to myself, man, like don't worry about it, it's just like a fucking bad connection. But deep down, I know I'm fucking missing, so I will go and practice my shot. But a lot of players are actually not like this. They will actually go kind of the easy route and just tell to themselves that some random bullshit is going on. They're like out of control of what's going on. And they basically can't improve based on that. So hopefully what I just said made sense and you got the point what I'm trying to get across. So with all of that being said, let me stop on one thing that is actually has something to do with ego, but I'ma explain it a little bit more. So guys, I'm pretty sure you know who Team Memory is. So I've watched a few of his streams and always in the chat there is that one guy who says that K3 is better than him. I'm not going to touch on that. But a lot of people are actually bashing on him for being egoistical, and hands down he's basically the best player in IW. Like if you don't believe me, just look through his gameplays, look through his streams. I think you will quickly understand what I'm talking about. So if this guy is saying that he's the best, and he has the gameplay to back it up, I have no problem with that. I respect that because he is the best, and for me it sounds kind of silly, he is a motivation to get better at the game. So not all egos are bad in a sense, because as I said bro, it motivates me, it should motivate other people. Like some people get upset because they think they have like a 1.5 KD and they think they are the best player in the game. Like that's just not how it works. So on this video I just want to kind of show you the both kind of perspective of ego. Hopefully you got the point. I'm not really the greatest at explaining all of this. So that was pretty much the main point of the video. So guys, before you leave a dislike on this video and just go somewhere and think how great of a player you are, try to look at it from a kind of a different perspective. In no way or sense am I trying to make myself look like a greatest player ever on IW, because I know I'm not. Like I have a lot of mistakes in my game that I have to fix and I'm working on it. But look at your game a bit differently, be a bit humble about shit, because I don't want this what you saw in the beginning of the video to happen to me again. So hopefully you got the right point. Anyways guys, this has been everything for me for today's video. Feel free to check out these other videos you can see on screen, and as always I will see you with my other upload.